In a move that's already shaking up the 2026 NASCAR landscape, Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen are officially teaming up to drive part-time for JR Motorsports in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. This unexpected alliance between two of NASCAR's most exciting and polarizing figures signals not only a strategic shift for JR Motorsports, but also a major narrative change heading into the new season. From Cup Series drama to Xfinity Series domination, their stories are colliding in a way few fans saw coming. The announcement, broken by NASCAR insider Joseph Srigley, confirms that both Chastain and Van Gisbergen will share the iconic number, 9 Chevrolet for JR Motorsports throughout the 2026 season. While both drivers are primarily known for their Cup Series campaigns and close association with Trackhouse Racing, this latest venture sees them return to a team where they've already proven they can deliver results. For Ross Chastain, 2025 was a roller coaster. Competing full-time in the Cup Series for Trackhouse Racing, he showed speed, determination, and flashes of brilliance throughout the season. But when it came time for the playoffs, the margin for error disappeared, and unfortunately for Chastain, so did his championship hopes. His run in the Bank of America, Roval 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, ended in heartbreak. After qualifying 10th and climbing as high as 4th in the second stage, a costly speeding penalty on pit road triggered a series of unforced errors. Ross Chastain admitted he made critical mistakes during the race, saying Trackhouse Racing expects better. He described missing his pit road line and shifting into the wrong gear, errors that derailed his shot at advancing, calling it a day he wished he could restart. He ultimately finished 21st, one spot behind Joey Logano, who advanced to the round of 8.
I'd restart the whole day, Kim. For a Busch Light Chevy, Trackhouse Racing, they expect so much more out of me. And to speed on pit road, I got to go back. I went off the end of pit road and didn't turn. Thought I had more room and just was trying to get to the yellow line and just completely started the downfall there, and then came off out of the pit stall and double-clicked up into third. And just unforced errors, just terrible.
This stumble in the playoffs marked a shift in Chastain's momentum, but not his focus. Looking for a chance to recalibrate and continue competing at a high level, the JR Motorsports opportunity became the perfect scenario. Chastain is no stranger to the number. 9 car, having driven it 5 times earlier in the 2025 Xfinity Series season. He scored 3 top 5 finishes at Darlington, Nashville, and Iowa, and even bagged a top 10 at COTA. Though a disappointing P38 at Dover was a blemish, it didn't diminish the overall impact of his run. Then there's Shane Van Gisbergen, the electrifying Auckland native who's taken NASCAR by storm since transitioning from supercars. SVG, as he's widely known, ran 3 races for JR Motorsports in 2025 and made every lap count. He won 1 event outright, landed a second-place finish in another, and was on pace for more before a crash at Watkins Glen derailed his final appearance. For SVG, the part-time deal in 2026 is not just a continuation of what he started, but a way to further ingrain himself in NASCAR's DNA, while still balancing Cup responsibilities. Their combined involvement creates a potent 1-2 punch for JR Motorsports, and they're not the only firepower the team is bringing to the table. Daniel Suárez, another Trackhouse Racing staple, also joined the number. 9-car lineup earlier in 2025 and took it to victory lane at Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico, generating massive fan support. Meanwhile, rising star Rajah Caruth is set to pilot the number. 88 Chevrolet is part of JRM's broader effort to blend established names with new talent. The strategy behind these lineups is clear: experience, versatility, and a readiness to win anywhere. By combining veterans like Chastain and Van Gisbergen with youthful talent like Caruth, JR Motorsports is banking on a dynamic roster that can adapt to the unpredictable landscape of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. The inclusion of international flair, Cup-caliber experience, and developmental promise makes this lineup one of the most talked about heading into 2026. But beyond the lineup, there's an even deeper storyline playing out here, one of redemption and recalibration. For Chastain, this is about proving he's still got what it takes after falling short in the Cup playoffs. His playoff misstep in Charlotte wasn't a one-off moment. It was part of a larger pattern of missed opportunities under pressure. And with Trackhouse Racing pushing for higher standards, every race, even part-time, becomes a proving ground. Chastain knows this. His reflection after Charlotte showed maturity, admitting to the mistake, owning the pressure, and vowing to learn from it. That mentality will be key as he steps back into the Xfinity spotlight. SVG's story, meanwhile, is one of transition. In just a few starts, he's already shown an uncanny ability to adapt to NASCAR's ovals, road courses, and overall intensity. His natural car control, honed in Australian supercars, gives him a unique edge, especially on technical tracks where precision trumps power. SVG doesn't just want to compete, he wants to dominate. And partnering with a respected organization like JR Motorsports gives him the tools and infrastructure to do just that. The return of both drivers to the JR Motorsports fold is also a sign of growing synergy between Trackhouse Racing and JRM. As NASCAR's driver landscape becomes more fluid, partnerships across teams are becoming increasingly common and beneficial. Having top-tier Cup drivers occasionally drop into the Xfinity level not only raises the competition but boosts viewership, fan engagement, and series prestige. As for fans, this development is pure adrenaline. Chastain brings aggression, intensity, and highlight reel moments. SVG offers finesse, international appeal, and racing IQ. Seeing both drivers alternate in the same car offers an ever-evolving storyline with potential fireworks every weekend they suit up. Of course, JR Motorsports has its work cut out, managing a split schedule for multiple drivers, keeping performance consistent, and ensuring harmony across the garage isn't easy. But if anyone can pull it off, it's Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s outfit. The team has long been known for nurturing talent while staying competitive. Adding seasoned Cup drivers into the mix only heightens their already impressive ambitions. Chastain and SVG's 2026 part-time deal also adds another layer to the ongoing debate around driver workload and multi-series participation. Some critics argue that splitting time between Cup and Xfinity can dilute focus, but others view it as a smart strategy, especially for drivers looking to stay sharp, test new setups, or simply race more often. For these two, it seems like a win-win. What makes this announcement even more impactful is the timing. Coming just after Chastain's Cup elimination, and with SVG's stock on the rise, it repositions both drivers in a narrative of opportunity rather than disappointment. It says they're not slowing down, they're just taking a different route. And let's not forget the broader implications for NASCAR. Moves like this, big names dropping into part-time roles in lower series, are a throwback to the days when veterans would routinely moonlight in Xfinity races. It adds legitimacy, drama, and storyline depth. For sponsors, it's a marketing dream. For fans, it's appointment viewing. Heading into the 2026 season, JR Motorsports now boasts one of the most intriguing and capable rosters in the entire NASCAR universe. With Chastain, Van Gisbergen, Suárez, and Caruth all playing vital roles, the team is positioned not just to win races, but to shape the narrative of the series. So yes, this announcement shocked the NASCAR world, but it also energized it. Two of the sport's most compelling talents are teaming up in a way that benefits every layer of the industry: teams, fans, sponsors, and the drivers themselves. Whether they're burning rubber at Iowa, slicing through corners at Watkins Glen, or duking it out on super speedways, you can bet that whenever Chastain or SVG take the wheel of the number 9 Chevy in 2026, the world will be watching. This isn't just another part-time ride. It's a bold move in a new era of NASCAR, and it's only just getting started.